Hi, so last time we looked at our hello world, if you like, and hello.html, and that uses a script, which is JavaScript, hello.js. And in hello.js, we have an alert that just raises a little window saying, hey, I'm Eagle. Okay, so we're going to do a few more things now. First, let's run it. Remember that we needed to get a terminal, and in that terminal we needed to load up HTTP server. And now if you should have it already installed. If you don't, the command was npm install http p-server, and actually we should put -g at the front. Install -g http, so it's global -server, and we need to be connected to the network to load it, and we just did that. It's loaded, and now we can run HTTP server. So this allows us to debug HTML, and let's take a look at our debug running. So we go, and this is the little bug. We click on it, and then we run, and it should bring up, there we go. So it brings up our server on localhost 8080, and we can click on hello. Hello, amigo. Hello, Eagle. Okay, so this is a simple web page. So we're doing HTML programming here for a web page. Let's make it a little bit more fancy. And what we're going to do is we're going to tell it how to add some style to things. So in this case, I've got an h1 tag. So I'm going to put h1 here and some bracket. I'm going to tell it I want text align, and let's put it in the center, and I put a semicolon, and now I'm going to do color. And we can do red. Okay, so now what I'm saying is, if anything's got an h1 tag, draw it in the center and color it red. Let's save that, and let's run it. And here it is again here. Hello, I'm Eagle, and now hello, Eagle is in red in the middle. Okay, let's add a few more. Let's do h2 tag. I don't need to give it an ID, so I can say this message is from Mars. Now I can give it an h2 identifier, h2. So this says, now if there's an h2 tag, render it like this. So we can do text align. Let's do left. So we want to align it left on the page. And oops. And we can do color. Let's do blue. Okay. Okay. There's a palette there that will do it for us. That looks really nice. But we can run it again. Debug. Here we go. Okay. So we've got this message from Mars. Let's do a final one. There's something called a class. We can give an element. So these are called elements. So h2 is an element. h1 is an element. An HTML element. Let's do an h3 tag. And we can give it a class. So class is just, we can call it anything we like. Let's call it level 3. Okay, so the class for this element is level 3. And and I've got it here. Let me pull it up so you can see it. Class 3, we're launching tonight. So we'll save that, and now to put a class, to control how a class is rendered, we put a dot, level 3, and the same idea. So text, let's indent 20, okay, and color, let's do blue violet. That's a nice color. Yep. So now we've got that anything with a level 3 class is going to be this color. Let's render it again. There we are. We are launching tonight. Let's change this text indent to text align. And let's do that right, just for a change. Save it. Run this again. There we are. Now it's on the right hand side. So we get a little bit of layout here. I'm going to just get an image. The last thing, I'm going to put an image, and I want you to put your own image. So let me go and find an image. I'm going to copy it into the same directory. So I'm going to paste it in here. I could have dragged it in here. So I've got biophoto.png, and that's my photo. So now how do I put that in this? Let's put the image, let's put it after it here. So what I'm going to do is, you can put, I'll put a paragraph in, no, I'll put a break in. Okay, so I'm going to force, that's a break in the line. Now I'm going to put the image in. And to do that, we do image, source equals, and now I need to remember what did I call it? It's biophoto.png. I need biophoto.png. Okay, and let's make the width equal 200. Okay, and it'll scale it. It'll do the height. Just keep it scaled. I'm going to save that, and now let's run it again. Yep. Hello, amigo. Boom. Okay, so why don't you put your own photo in there and play around with laying out a simple page, and we'll do some more. And this is how we put style in here. We can put H1 and H2 say together to have the same, or 3, and then we can get rid of that like that. And that, if you want them to have the same layout, you can just put a comma like that, okay? And it'll still have the same kind of layout, okay? So that made it actually, it was centered, this H1 tag and this H2 tag. Okay, great. So do your little exercise by putting your own image in your page. For reference on style sheets, you may want to go to the web. Here's one under w3schools.com on CSS and the syntax. It's basically covers what we've just covered here with some other examples. So you may want to look at that. Okay.